Merry late Christmas, everybody, and here, welcome to the second part of my Majestic Bey-Unboxing premiere episode. For this video, I'll continue by Guilty Longinus Karma Metal Destroy 2 versing Brave Valtryek V6 Aero Prime Evolutional-SP Storm. Before we start the battle, I test this launcher on Guilty Longinus, but it's not it's not too deeper for Tablet to reach. So the Guilty Longinus slots, it's too deep for Spark Power Launcher to hold, like this. So this is why I'll use Chelsea Achilles Long Bay Launcher LR. Without further ado, let's start with the first 7-point test battle, shall we? Coincidentally, first to get to 7 points achieve victorious. Then we get to my concluding into the mission after that. So here we go, round 1, start. Oh, so for those of you who may not know about the standing out, it means the Guilty Longinus knocked out Brave Valkyrie, aka Brave Valtryek V6, out of the BB10 Stadium. So that's my own definition of a standing out. To move on to the next round, I would then realize to have my Spark Power Launcher sparks in the dark. In the meantime, I will set this Guilty Longinus into high mode. Round 2, start! Oh! Get to your success. Oh! Another knockout! Not to be confused with knockout Odin. So I will turn back the lights on. And I'm not going to pick Guilty Longinus right away, because doing so right away / early, karma, they can hurt your fingers because of its sharp edges, and that is not good for your fingers. Ugh. So it's better for this guy to sleep out. And I almost forgot to tell you that I must take off the wall because Scotch tape has begun to be older and it cannot be that good at it. It do not last long for this wall, so I'm going to recycle and Beyblade Battle video setting box, akin to the sandbox. That is from the scratch, and my focus will be Hasbro Space Battle Set box because it has a good cardboard. Very good cardboard quality. So back to the Bey battle right now. Round 3, start. Oh, another knockout. 3-0. Round 4, start. Oh, epic knockout. Round 5, start! Oh. Oh yes, 5-0. Coolest. Round 6, start! Oh yes. And here it goes. This means sleep out. And I spoke too soon. So, sleeping out means Guilty Longinus to force Brave Valtryek V6 to waste its energy. And this is how the Brave Valtryek V6 stopped spinning before Guilty Longinus. So this is how my own definition of sleep out finish. More like a survivor finish in burst terminology. Round 7, start. Oh, perfection. Perfection. Guilty Longinus. Karma. Master Destroy 2 is victorious for the original test battle. Because of this, we get to my intermission about these bays. For this, my Guilty Longinus will be set back to low mode. So now we are at the intermission, which means the break from the bay battling. So I get to talk about my verdicts about the Guilty Longinus and Spark Power set. For instance, you may be wondering what took Imperial Dragon so long to send me Guilty Longinus from the Beyblade Primera store. In his comment section, he told me that he's busy, and I think that he's very busy with homework, so that's why he have to send my Guilty Longinus about later the last month, or about the earlier this month. So I had to so I had to be very, very patient and wait until I felt like it. So yes, I posted a comment about that. So for Guilty Longinus, it did not suck because it has the metal that can send the Brave Valtryek V6 and other of my bays in the future flying. And this Karma data looks aggressive, more aggressive than a 9. And it has a sharper edges. Like most Judgment Joker from the Takara, Tomy, Young Toys, and Hasbro, I do not think picking up a Guilty Longinus earlier is worth it because we already talked about the Karma, the sharp edges, because when you pick it up right away or earliest, it can hurt your fingers, much like the Judgment Joker. And people's tip, well, it has a good potential stamina than the Brave Valtryek V6, and I like it about it because it's one of the best Longinus, much like a Rage Longinus and Nightmare the Lunar L3. Same thing goes to the Lunar L4. but Jolt can have problems whose stamina can cause a rubber to wear out. And spring about Jolt is not that good, because it may cause the Takara Tomy base and Pro Series base to like a cell burst. So that's what about the downfall about the Jolt driver, but I don't care about it. Then, so the metal driver looks really good, and also Brave Valtryek, the Brave Valtryek, well, trying is the best. Also, I'm aware it kept losing because of maybe this is because of a lightweight Aero Prime disc, and it may cause a Brave Valtryek to lose to a Guilty Longinus so easily, so easily. Not only that, this performance tip, Evolutional-SP is that taller than the Metal Destroy driver. It's just like a cycle. Ever since I scanned through Guilty Longinus versus Valkyrie / Valtryek from the Super Beyblade family, so go ahead and check his video out. It is really so awesome. But not only that, we already talked about with plastic, which is why Brave Ring has the 3 hollow parts, which is the longest, and it may not be too much compatible as we think. Except the Spark Power launcher, it does not suck because it gives you the power. Because the more speed you can get, the more power you can have, and that's how you can get to the largest sparks. So here we are. So before we move on to the extra first 5 points battle, well, it has yet to fully awaken. So when it goes down, it may go aggressive. So right now we will wrap this video up about extra first 5 point test battle. Fans round 1 start. Oh, here it goes. Second slip out overall. And nothing changes. Fans round 2 start. Oh, I think a Brave Valtryek makes a comeback. Barely. Bench round 3 start. Now with the garage open. Bench round 4 start. No. Well, either my Brave Valtryek dropped down from this launcher, either the Guilty Longinus commit suicide, or either Brave Valtryek commit suicide without contact, or snipe. Either way, I will give a Guilty Longinus winning points by default. Fans round 5 starts. Oh, yes. Finally, first finish. So, this means Guilty Longinus has taken apart Brave Valtryek V6 into 3 components. So, driver, forge disc, and layer. So, first finish has 1 more point than the stadium and survivor finishes. So, the total of 2 points. Oh, yes. Finally, first finish. Finally, first finish. So right now, Guilty Longinus is added again, and there is probably no going back in this video. But I hope I would like to do about another battles. Not just a Guilty Longinus, but Brave Valtryek. So, I can use it one by one regarding what Hasbro base I got about every Christmas. So, this I'm going to call it for the epic long. So right now, I will be back for the instructions to conclude Majestic Bey unboxing. So, okay, I'm back with Algaric and multiple instructions. 1 is English and 2 are Japanese. And I almost forgot about the sticker. Sticker shaded for Guilty Longinus. So this concludes this video. The second part of my first overall Majestic Bey unboxing sub-series. So, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like, comment, and or subscribe/follow. Not to mention a favorite or share it. The choice is yours. Have a wonderful new year and enjoy yourself letting Beyblade tops rip in the Bay Stadium. Remember to stay healthy and classy. See you guys later.